welcome to Weekly Chat. Yes, this is something I did a couple of years ago, I think, or at least a year and a half ago, and it's something that it was originated from DVD collector 1974 James, and he would do the midweek chat, and he's back doing them again. And Weekly Chat, some people are using, I know Ryan's doing it now, and Ian always does it, and I always look forward to his as well as James's videos, and other people have been doing it as well, so I figured I'd join in this week and maybe, you know, carry on from here, see how it goes. Basically the 3 topics for this week, and again, if you haven't seen this video series before, it's basically just a couple of topics about movies that everyone talks about in the same week. So you can expect to hear from Ian and James and probably Ryan this week about what they think about these topics. So the first one, I believe, is what are 3 films that you bought that you regret now and you now value them at less than $1, which for us is like, what, 54 pence or something. I don't have many films I bought that I regretted. I would say one is Bunraku, which I think stars like Demi Moore, Josh Hartnett, Ron Perlman, someone else, and I bought it. It looked interesting. It was really cheap, and I just haven't watched it. And I have the Blu-ray here actually. I brought it over from the UK, but I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, so I just feel like it was a waste of money, and I probably would just sell it for nothing. But I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really judge. Another one would be Heat, you know, but then again I bought that for like £2, so it wasn't really that much regret. I don't really buy things and regret them that much, in honesty. I don't know, I'd say something like maybe an edition I bought and then a new edition came out of it or something like that, which there have been a few. I kind of regret buying Gremlins now because a steelbook came out, which was amazing, but I didn't buy that because I knew I might regret that because they're coming out with a what would it be now? A 25th anniversary or a 20th anniversary? Yeah, 30th anniversary release this year with new special features. So I might, you know. So again, it's really buying stuff that that comes out later on in a better edition or something like that. I don't know. Although with some films I like double dipping. You know, like with Star Wars, I have the complete saga box set, and I also have the steelbook of the original movies, and that was not a regret at all. I'm glad I got that because I love that steelbook. The second topic was, you know, it was about you making videos and like, do you prefer being in front of the camera or behind the camera, and did you start out behind the camera? I always started out in front of the camera. You know, my first video I was just talking to the camera. I've done videos where I'm behind the camera looking at Blu-rays and stuff, which I find easier to show the Blu-ray that way. So I do quite a lot of them. I have done a lot of them recently. And Ian was saying how, like, you know, he finds that he struggles to articulate himself more when he's not in front of the camera because he can use his hands to do gestures, which I do a lot of. In fact, when I'm making a video and say the camera angle's a bit high, Connie, my fiance, will say, you know, they can't see you waving your hands around. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. You know, I'm not doing it for, I don't know, I guess I am doing it for people's benefit subconsciously, but I don't know, it's just the way that, I don't know, I guess it helps me somehow. I don't know why that is. It's a weird thing, that, isn't it? Maybe it's a mental disorder, where, well, that's probably probably offensive to people who have really serious mental disorders, but I don't know, it's a weird thing that, I don't know, why does this help us express ourselves more, you know, just like the thing with, I just, no, I don't know. Anyway, so I prefer being in front of the camera, but I don't mind being behind one either. So, third topic. Again, I'm trying to make this one quick because I've got other videos to work on this week, a lot actually. Third topic is region codes, and do they bother you? Or, yeah, region codes and Blu-ray regions. Well, they do and they don't. And I don't want to annoy or piss off the wrong people here, or the right people, the people who I'm friends with, and, you know, I value their friendship. I don't want to annoy them, but you know, when people moan about region codes, I understand it, you know, because it is frustrating when there's an edition that's released and you can buy it but you can't watch it unless you get a region-free player. For me, it was worth getting a region-free player because there were so many Criterion Blu-rays I wanted. You know, Ian was saying there's only a couple that he'd want, so he doesn't feel like it's worth getting the region-free player, which is totally fair enough. But on the other end of the other end of the coin, I know why there are regions. You know, it's never going to change. They're never going to be like, oh, let's have, you know, a region all, you know, all Blu-rays across the world will be the same. It's not going to happen because of licensing and because of copyright and because of, you know, people who own the films in certain countries and the distribution and stuff like that. You know, for someone like Criterion to license a film, for them to release it, you know, it costs money. and to make it a worldwide thing, it would cost even more money. You know, sometimes it depends on the film and who they're licensing it from, who owns the rights to the film. Sometimes it might be cheap to just license it worldwide, and they might do it. But you know, most cases, you know, it is cheaper and more cost effective to keep it within the country that it's produced. And again, it varies from place to place. I mean, I just got the Korean release of Blue is the Warmest Color from Plain Archive, and I believe this is region free, yeah, region ABC. And I'm guessing, you know, that was, you know, with a film like this, I don't know if it'll even, it probably won't focus. There you go, region ABC. I'm not 100% sure on the rules, by the way, but you know, at the same time, it just stands to reason that it'll be cheaper for some companies, you know, to lock it, I guess, for whatever reason, and distribution rights. Now, companies like Warner Brothers and Disney, almost all of their titles are region free, and they're the huge companies who I guess can afford to do that. But then again, I'm not sure what the thought process is going into them. I'm not sure if it's like, make sure it's locked, or make sure it's, you know, region free, or, you know, is it region free? Whatever, we don't care, we'll just throw money at it. I don't know, but I understand why the regions are there. It's a shame that they are, but it is what it is. And if you really, really want a lot of stuff, then I would recommend getting a region free player. But, you know, again, if there's only a few things you want and you don't feel like it's worth getting the region free player, it is a shame, and I do feel for you. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, I haven't got my region free player with me in Norway, so I couldn't buy any Criterions. If I could have, then I probably would have spent my birthday money on Criterions and not just Steelbooks and stuff. But you know, I'm happy with the selection I have now. I mean, there's so many great Blu-rays coming out all over the world, and a lot of them are region free in certain cases. You just got to kind of look it up, and you know, for anyone who is interested, by the way, just Warner Brothers, Disney, they're almost always region free. Pretty sure, you know, as far as I'm aware, every title they release is region free. So that's one thing to think of. But also just go to Blu-ray.com, and they almost always have you know, the definitive answer on what region certain titles are. So that's my weekly chat video. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time. And yeah, cheers James and Ian for giving me the topic so I could get this done before what? I don't even know when I'm supposed to post this, to be honest. I'll just put it whenever I want, but thanks for giving me the topics early, and yeah, see you all next time.
He says he's really cool, but I think he's a tool. Even though I'm sure he's a quite nice guy, really. He's a quite nice guy, really.